The Duke-UNC rivalry has a long list of gut-wrenching games to its name, and tonight's was no exception. The Battle of the Blues moved into overtime as the Blue Devils came from behind in thrilling fashion to come away with the win in an instant classic in the series.
Ball is up. Chip is...
You know how important this game is, how big this rivalry is, and to just be a part of it, representing Duke is just a big honor.
Yeah, it's up there, though. It's up there with that Austin one, that Austin shot. It's up there.
The Blue Devils started out hot in the first half in a game that had the early makings of a blowout, jumping out to a 13-point lead and finished with a score of 49-42 at halftime.
Coach just wanted us to keep fighting and be hungry. They had a lot of paint points in the first half. They were shooting a high percentage. They were, really crashing the boards. And we knew that was going to be their game plan. So we were a little frustrated that, we gave up so many offensive rebounds because our defense, honestly, was pretty good. And I think we had a 7-point lead going into halftime, and it could have been much larger if we just gutted out a couple, hustle plays. So, that message at halftime was just stay hungry. Don't let the lead, dictate how we play. Don't let our shots dictate how we play.
But the Tar Heels came out strong in the second half, especially on the offensive glass, and worked themselves up to a 10-point lead with 3:51 left in the contest.
They're a good team, so credit to them. They fight, they bang, they have a lot of bodies, they're athletic.
Coach K's assurances propelled the team to fight back, and the Duke backcourt took over, stringing together several big plays, capped off by Tyus Jones's score in the final seconds to tie the game at 81. A key defensive stand on UNC's final possession ensured the game was moving into overtime.
Coach showed us to drive. He knew there was a lot of time left. If you slowly chip away, eventually, it's a one-possession game. You got a chance to tie it, and we were really getting stops. We were getting stops, and that's what allowed us to just slowly chip away. And then the floor was just opening up, and we were able to get to the rim.
We just believed. That's it. We just chipped away at it. We knew it wasn't going to be a 7-point shot we could make or a 6-point shot. We kept getting into the basket. Tyus made some big-time plays. Justice. We got some stops too, so that was good for us.
Coming down to the end of the game, we were playing with an edge. Tyus Jones, he did an amazing job. He made so many big plays. He was big time, and he has a big heart, and he's a big-time player. He plays his best when we need him, and in the biggest games. And credit to him. Credit to all our guys for never giving up.
I was trying to stay, level and mellow, but. It was an unbelievable atmosphere out there, and it was just great.
Despite struggling from the line in overtime, the Blue Devils fed off the electricity inside Cameron Indoor Stadium and came away with the overtime win.
Coach told us that we were going to win this game, and that it was going to be one of our greatest wins. And everyone believed it, and everyone bought in. And it's amazing when you're down 10, how guys don't splinter. It really just brings out the best in all our guys when we're down and when we're facing adversity. And no one gave up. We kept fighting, and it was beautiful to watch and beautiful to be a part of. And when everyone was out there, everyone was playing hard and playing together, and that's how we got that win tonight.
At that point of the game, you're not worried about fatigue. You're fighting through it. You're doing whatever you can. Tired, isn't on your mind. So. At the end, when you look at, minutes played and stuff like that, you might say that's, a lot, and you'll feel it tomorrow and stuff like that. But, at that time and place, there's nothing going through your mind but win.
And the final score from Cameron Indoor Stadium, Duke 92, UNC 90, and the benches are burning on the quad right now. I'm Dave Harding for the Blue Devil Network. Continue to check back to GoDuke.com for more features and updates as the Blue Devils prepare for the Clemson Tigers this Saturday.